Alright guys, I want to make this really quick. Again, if you're new at all to this space, don't fall for the scammers in the comments. Let's get through this really quick. Let's talk about how my trade went yesterday. So I was in profits. Look at all these profitable trades right there. Kind of see right here, profitable trades. And then this one right here, I closed this one. This was a part two, so I cost based averaged out of this one. This was my Ethereum trade. I cost based averaged out of it. Um, I'm gonna be on later tonight. I just gotta get this stream done real quick so I can get you guys updated. But I think I lost 50 cents on this one position I had cost based average out of. But I think I made a few bucks. And I just closed the position, so I didn't take any losses. I cost based average it, and as you can see right here, what is this? Pull it up. 5% right there, something like that, on like 400 or 0.5% on like 400 bucks. I don't know what that is. But trade wasn't really going our way. We're in a small little baby trade right now. I was just cost based averaging, taking profits out of that. On this channel, you know that we have a massive position in Ethereum, so Ethereum's fine. I don't mind being where we're at with our Ethereum. It's exactly what we said yesterday. It was consolidating. It's doing the exact same thing. Actually, freaked out last video and brought up a bunch of videos about how I told you guys it was going to consolidate, and I actually showed you last video and the video before that. I actually showed you guys that I was telling you that I called this whole price action right here. I said it was going to come up a little bit and then maybe retest this area. That's exactly what happened. It looks like we're finding some support potentially on this 0.5 level, and again, so here's my thing. I lost 50 cents, but I was cost based averaging out of the trade, and I think I made a few bucks on the trade. So we didn't lose anything. I'm just saying at one point, because, and here's what I did. We were going to bed, literally 50 cents. What's my profit so far this month? I've been going. Oh, in the last 7 days, we've already made over $225 in the last 7 days. Or whatever, 125 on Ethereum alone. We just started with Ethereum. We're already making good money on Ethereum. And that's not even to factor in our overall position that we are absolutely murking. You guys know we've been buying Ethereum heavy. Let's see, I'm going to go on Coinbase and look at when we bought Ethereum. But it's not even started yet. And we're already doing really good on Ethereum. Ethereum's up 4% today, up 6% today. I heard everybody in the comments, like I heard so many people saying Bitcoin, Ethereum's maxed out, this is why you listen to this channel. This is the most underrated channel on the entire internet, because it doesn't matter. You know, I love and respect everybody, but at the end of the day, I just have all the correct answers, and that's not changing anytime soon. So when do we buy Ethereum? We bought some Ethereum on this channel when it was, and you remember, this isn't for spot. So when I'm buying on Coinbase, because I do buy a lot of my bigger purchases on Coinbase, I get the whole fees thing, but it's one of the more secure things. And if I'm making big purchases on Coinbase, so we bought some at 11,000 or 13,400 right there. Can you see that? And then we bought some heavy on. We bought some heavy at 12,840. If you can see that. We bought some heavy. And it looks like we just broke this one right here at 13,714 or 13,774. And then we got a nice. Did we get? Got two of them there. Oh yeah, and then we got this nice one right here at 12. And we got some longs over at 12 and 11 earlier, if you can see that. So we're probably cost based averaged in around like 1350. And again, guys, that's not on spot. That's on what Coinbase's upcharge is on. Like right now, spot on Ethereum is 1381, and if I go to buy Ethereum right now, they're gonna upcharge me, and we were doing heavy volatility. So like some of those times it was like 13 whatever, like 13.10 when we were buying, but it was given us. They always upcharge you on spot. So anyways, we made good. We're in really good hot positions. Crypto University actually just talked about that. I think that's their name, Crypto University. They're one of the best channels on YouTube. I think they're underrated. I don't think they're as underrated as us. I mean, they got 100,000 subs. I mean, they're doing good, but we only have 75. And we're making the same calls as them. We're telling the same story. Let's see. But they're like, we gotta get more Ethereum. So this is crazy. Everybody's talking about altcoin season, and on this channel, you know, we only go over the facts. We only go over what's on the charts. We're not going over our opinions because nobody cares about anybody's opinions. We want the facts. We want to know what's actually going on. And because Bitcoin pumped up a little bit, that spiked the charts on BTCD, and we could be looking at, you know, we want to see this break. If this doesn't break, altcoin season is not going anywhere. If this breaks, then we're going to have altcoin season. So, I mean, is altcoin season continuing? We'll see what happens. But on this channel, we told you that this was a possibility and this was the level we were watching, and we were being very, you know, calculated, very precise, very, you know, level-headed. We weren't running a narrative. Everybody in the space wants to run a narrative. We weren't running a narrative. We were just looking at the charts. And I bet they wish they weren't pushing their narratives and that they were looking at the charts, because everybody just keeps pushing altcoin season. And we call every single consolidation. We're like, well, we could. I was saying you guys can start looking into low caps, but until we break that level that we were at and then move lower. All right. I'll talk about BitBoy later tonight, but his thing was so funny today. If you saw his YouTube video, he was talking about Alex Jones, and he's yelling like Alex Jones was. I love BitBoy, but that was so funny. If you saw his video earlier today, he's like, the mining pools are dumping the price, and I'm pissed. Let me see if I can pull up a video of Alex Jones yelling, because it was literally exact. And it's just funny because BitBoy was talking about silver manipulation and Alex Jones, and then he does. Let me see if I can find a video of Alex Jones. But we're just consolidating right now. Looks like really good. It looks really good for... Let's see, should I type in Alex Jones getting mad? It's just so funny that BitBoy literally put Alex Jones in his last title and then he's getting mad. He's like, I'm so pissed. It's literally the same guy, Alex Jones, getting mad. I love Alex Jones too. He's right about a lot of stuff. You know, he talked about Bohemian Grove. He called Bohemian Grove. Not a lot of people knew about that. He actually brought that. This was literally BitBoy. Earlier today. He was like, I'm so pissed. And they're both kind of like, I don't want to say they're overweight, but they're both bigger guys. It's just, I don't know. There's got to be other people that were seeing that resemblance. That was just so ridiculously funny. I was going to do a side-by-side, but I don't really have time to do a side-by-side comparison of both of them. BitBoy versus Alex Jones. It's the funniest thing, though. They're both so passionate. I love it, though. I love both of them. Let's see if we can see another one.
Senate is red-baiting. That's not rough. Who has more stuff? And there's something about this ferry hopping around, bossing everybody around, trying to intimidate people like me and you.
I don't know. The media always makes him look bad, but he's had some good calls. He called Jeffrey Epstein's island. Everybody thought he was absolutely insane. He was one of the first persons to call it, so he's got a lot of good calls under his belt. Yeah, he says some stuff that sounds pretty crazy, but anyways, BitBoy was talking about him earlier. He had him in his title, and it's just funny the way BitBoy was acting today. He's like, I'm so pissed. I'm actually gonna pull up that video just so you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's just consolidating. We're looking at levels. It's not really doing anything on the macro. Essentially, what we want to see, and I think what everybody's looking for in Bitcoin, is we want to see how it interacts with this level right here, and we want to see how it interacts with this level right here. And we obviously want to see it break right here. So why I closed the trade, and we made a little bit of money, but and I was cost base averaging in on it, and I was really low leveraged, and I'm just so glad. Like, look at this. The charts were looking so good, but just because the charts are looking good, I told you guys yesterday. I said you gotta get volume on it. If there's not volume, then it's just not it. I literally said word for word. The charts are looking perfect. The only problem is there's no volume on the charts. And we gotta see volume. Like, we can't wish for everything, but we need volume. Um, and there wasn't any volume, so good boy. Let's see. And so I was cost based averaging it on low leverage. I had a lot of fun trading yesterday with you guys. That was actually really fun. We're gonna do 10x leverage once we get a little bit bigger, and I figure out like the tech a little bit better. Good boy. And maybe I can have my position like live. Wow. All right, let's see. Which one is it? It's this one right here. Massive sell-off. This is so funny.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you.
He just reminds me of Alex Jones.
And also, I might be making some crypto. Make sure to go ahead and pin this thing. Tell I'm pissed.
Look at this.
It's not funny what is happening right now.
This is literally Alex Jones.
Responsible for dumping the price of Bitcoin. Let me tell you, I'm gonna go off today. We're gonna tell you who it is. And I will tell you this. When I saw this, my blood has been boiling.
I think that's word for word what Alex Jones would say. My blood is boiling. I'm so. He has had good calls. I love BitBoy. Like, they're both good. It's just so funny seeing them get worked up. Like, and then I'm sure nobody in the community is really taking it as serious as it is. But it's just, I mean, they're passionate about it and they're right. It's just funny. Yeah, Bitcoin's just consolidating. Look at this. You have this right here, shooting star. Then you essentially have this hammer. Like, that's just consolidation, doji. We're just consolidating. Really, the levels that we're looking for the interaction are potentially this level. We got this fib pulled up on a more macro scale, so we're definitely going off of this fib still. So we're looking at this level right here. This level that we're looking at is 33,766. We're looking at 33,473 and 33,160 as potential support. And then we're looking at potentially, and I think I thought these two lined up together. They don't. And then potentially, because this is the 1 hour, I'm going to go right here. So potentially around 34,600 and 34,700 potentially, and it'll just move down and down. It's a down sloping area of resistance. And I'm going to go over the Ethereum charts with you. There's really nothing to talk about with Bitcoin. It's consolidating. We're looking at these areas. We're looking at this potential massive area of resistance right around 35,500. We need to see how the reaction, like how the price is going to interact. There's just, I guess they're dumping the price on Bitcoin is what they're saying, is what BitBoy was saying, with some massive exchanges. Like and I saw some guys in the crypto space promoting that massive exchange. I forget who was promoting it. So I don't know. We don't promote that stuff. Alright. Looks like we might be closer to the top of this band right here. Yeah, it looks aight. So we're looking at this area right here. That is really bullish. Look at that bullish uptrend right here. Oh, you got a golden cross, it looks like. Or is that a bear cross? On the hourly. Yeah, it's a bear cross. It's whatever. You know Ethereum's bullish when it has on the hourly the 50 crossing the 200. What is it? The 50 crossing the 200, and it still continues upwards. It's looking good. This is really bullish. This is bullish. This wick. Doji, essentially saying indecision. Ethereum's about to explode. Alright, let's take a look at our next favorite. I just want to get you guys, I'll be on later tonight to really go over this. I gotta go to the gym. I have so much stuff I've been trying to do today, but I just wanted to get this out here and make sure my audience is updated. I love my audience. I think we have 675 subs. I get that I say that I'm the most underrated channel on the internet, and I am, and that's literally not clickbait, but that doesn't mean that I'm not grateful for each and every single one of my subscribers. I try and take care of you guys, and I'm giving you guys, I can't say that I'm giving you guys advice, but as a crypto enthusiast, we are definitely know what we are doing when we're reading these markets. Alright, so this is looking really good on ADA. This is unfortunate too, for me, because I love ADA. And even though I have a lot of ADA, I don't have enough. You can never have enough Cardano. And look at that massive break. We were like, I really want to accumulate down here. Like, it'd be really nice to accumulate down here. And it just keeps pumping. And it makes me so sad. Because you guys know that this is my favorite cryptocurrency. You guys know how much I talk about it, and it won't stop going up. And it's just making it hard to accumulate. You know, I wish it would go down. I wish the market would, because right here, that's a bullish retest right there. Bullish retest right there. So you got this. So it's bullish. It's looking too bullish. It's not good. We need to accumulate more of it. On this channel, you know how much we promote this. Let's see how Polkadot's doing, because you guys know that I'm not against Polkadot. And, you know, like, we called the top and the bottom on Polkadot. I've never heard anybody call the top or the bottom on a crypto like we have. And then we drew this massive fib, and wow, it's respecting our fib still. And everybody's talking about Polkadot this and Polkadot this, and I'm talking about Cardano, and it seems like we're just fighting with everybody, and all these channels are bigger than us, and look who's winning. Compare their portfolio to my portfolio. I mean, the numbers don't lie, and we're up. So, congratulations on being on the most underrated channel on the entire internet. No cap. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's just sad though. I really wish we were consolidating like Polkadot was. I wish the market wasn't figuring out how good this crypto is, what we've been talking about for such a long time. It just keeps going up. We're making so much money, and it sucks, because I want to accumulate more of it. I wish that this price would go. Look at this band right here. I wanted to hit this band. We were looking. I told you guys. I said, 2 videos ago. I said I would love to accumulate. There's some massive touch points right here. I would love to accumulate some Cardano at these levels. I don't care that I already have a bunch of money in Cardano. I don't care that I'm making a bunch of money in Cardano right now. I want more. I already know it's a good project. I don't care what the market thinks. I already know it's a good project. I already know it's going to pop off. I already know it's got one of the most active user base, or the most active developer bases. I already know all that. I already know it's backwards compatible. And then just look at how perfect these trend lines are. I mean, guys, we know what we're doing on this channel. Look at that. Look at that perfect touch point right there, right there. I mean, these are lines that we've had on the charts for a long time. We know how to draw charts. We know how to draw candlesticks. We know how to draw trend lines on this channel. It's just sad though. I really am bummed when I look at this chart. And I have a lot of money in Cardano, so I'm so bummed. I don't know how much we made today, but this looks like we're up a lot, and I am so bummed. And it's going to be the same thing with Ethereum. Like, people don't get it, all these big channels where, I got so much crap yesterday for, talking about Ethereum. Like, everybody's like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Ethereum's one of the best performing cryptos today. What do you mean I don't know what I'm talking about? We outperform against everybody. And that's always how it is on this channel. I remember when I was talking about USO, UCO, that thing went up 140%. It's on my YouTube channel. Go look at it. I told you guys. Against the entire market, everybody was like, these millennials don't know what they're talking. I'm not even a millennial. I'm too young to even be a millennial. They're like, these millennials on Robinhood, they don't know what they're. Go watch my video. I made 140% ROI on that against everybody. I don't know if you guys remember the whole USO, I said UCO is one of the best stocks. And I said that, I don't remember. You can look at the video. It's all there. It's all on my channel. But anyways, let's take a look at, we already looked at Cardano. Let's take a quick look at Link. I have some stuff on Link. I love helping you guys out. I love, if you're following this channel, I don't think that you can get better advice in crypto. I just, not financial advice, but I just, we've called everything. I told you guys against everything. I said, listen, I get it. There's people in cryptocurrency that, I get why people aren't, feeling some type of way about ETH. Like, I get it. But I'm telling you guys, I have faith. I got like what, 40, 60% of my portfolio in it, and it pumped 6% today over Bitcoin's 2%. And then on top of that, is about to break out of that consolidation pattern. And whether Bitcoin goes up or whether Bitcoin dominance goes up because Bitcoin consolidates, either way, ETH is winning. Okay? And so, I mean, we're just in a perfect position. And, so what is this? Chainlink? Chainlink's looking pretty good. It found support. It's crazy. On the 2 hour, 200. This is the 200. Is this the EMA? Is this the EMA? No, is it the EMA? Yeah, it is the EMA. I got a lot of MAs pulled up, so moving averages pulled up. Alright, yeah, so found support right here. It's looking decent. It looks like it's in a small downtrend. It looks like it broke out of this pattern. Here's the thing, guys. You always gotta, you can't just look at one project. You can't just look at one graph. You know that if you watch this channel. We don't pump narratives. We pump the facts, and we have a very good understanding of macroeconomics, both in cryptocurrency and the general economy, overall. So the thing is that, who was it? Polkadot's ecosystem just put out a new decentralized Oracle solution. So that could be potential competition for Link. You got to think that, you're talking about companies. Usually when you have like Apple, when we talked about this in the past, and I still believe it, but Link's got some competition. When you talk about Apple, when you talk about who else? Google, whatever the leading company is, they always get the most market share. Everybody always gets from the best. Everybody always goes through Amazon. Everybody always goes through, I keep forgetting what that marketing book was. It's one of the best marketing books I've ever read, but it talked a lot about that. But so Link's not dead. It's not like over, but it's got competition and things like API 3, like, so I'm not buying at these levels right here. I already have a bag of Link. I think I'm plenty diversified into Link for the amount that I have. And I was buying it when it was cheap. Like I was heavily accumulating with guys when it was like $3, and everybody was like, it's done, Link's dead. I was heavily accumulating at $3. It's $23 right now. Bro, I saw this one guy that I was talking to that was heavily accumulating Link, and it's just kind of like one of those inside things where we just knew. And I saw him in the grocery store, when was it? Maybe a few days ago? Bro, we high-fived so freaking hard when I saw him, when, I checked up on him on crypto, because we were, like I said, we were heavily accumulating at $3. Like, I was buying it when it was cheap. I was buying Link when it was cheap, but I'm telling you, heavy. I was dumping money into Link at $3. But at this point, it's good. I like Link. It's just got some competition. That's something to think about. Something like Polkadot, one of the things is it doesn't really have comp. Like, it has comp, but it doesn't really have comp. You're a chill dude. If you improve your mic and your camera quality, and keep posting Good, not financial advice. Good. You will blow up. I'll watch you from now on. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, so just the streaming quality, I have to turn it down so I don't lag. And I'll get a better mic. It's just, we have such a small amount of subscribers, but we'll get everything good. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna be on later today. I actually got to go, but we called everything. So if you let's just go back to Bitcoin D real quick. Bitcoin dominance. So yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's consolidating. We know that. We've been calling that for a long time. And then essentially we're looking for this blue line. If this blue line crosses, that's a continuation to the downtrend that we've been seeing on Bitcoin's market cap. And then essentially if we break this level right here, this could be a potential reversal idea out of, and this could be like a double bottom potentially, out of this downtrend. But we'll see. So those are ideas we're looking at. I gotta go. I've been really busy today, but I love the community. I gotta keep you guys posted. I just feel like like a lot of people count on me. I have a lot of people that ask me for with trades and whatnot, and I just want to keep you guys posted, updated, so that when you're looking at trades, you know what's good. So I'll be on later tonight. I'm just very busy right now. That should be it. Like that's all you need to know. I'm keeping you updated.